So Lisa Kirshner is a founding member of our Hero's Journey Leadership Development Program and the owner of, quote, the best dog training facility and supply store in all of Strasburg, Pennsylvania. Recently, she told us, quote, before I started on this amazing journey, I was lost. The team that I lead was lost. They were doing their best with what it is that I was able to provide them, but I realize now my skills were limited. They only knew what to do, what I told them to do, and I had little self-confidence, and it showed. She then went on to say, I felt as if I was drowning and I was slowly giving up any fight that I had left to have the life that I wanted. The relationship with my husband was good, but not what we wanted or deserved from each other. I didn't know what to do. Lisa was suffering from what is called being a transactional leader. You see, transactional leaders are basically those who lead by just telling people what to do and then checking up on them all the time. It is a defensive move. It is rooted in insecurity and lack of confidence, and it's a default move due to lack of certainty in actual leadership competence, and it happens to most people out there. When owners or leaders figure out that they can't do all that needs to be done to build their business or grow their organization, then they hire help, right? And because they are technically competent, people who know themselves what to do, as Lisa did as the owner, they just tell the people that they hire what to do and how and by when. This essentially turns everyone around them into personal assistants, not functioning as leaders, who get trained to and only know to wait for their next order. This requires Lisa, or the owner or leader, to be thinking about and constantly assigning their next task and their next task, and then checking up on all their previous ones constantly and ceaselessly. Keeping a swirling checklist running in her head all day, in the shower, at the dinner table, at church, and at home with her spouse and kids. This is an obvious recipe for stress, anxiety, and burnout. It's also a recipe for massive mistakes, missed deadlines, and poor enterprise performance. And again, it is typical. Nobody wants to be a transactional leader or micromanager. They just default to it. It's all they know to do when they don't know what the hell they're doing. Transactional leadership is defined as tight supervision to promote compliance, using both rewards and punishments for motivation. Transactional leaders are focused on process, watching closely over team members to find faults and deviations in order to improve efficiency and performance. Does that sound familiar? Here's what you want to become instead: a transformational leader. Transformational leadership is leading people, not process. Transformational leadership creates engagement and motivation through a shared purpose, a collective identity, and a connection to a special culture, doing meaningful work. Transformational leaders identify the unique strengths of each team member and align them with the needed vital functions. They act as a role model to set higher expectations, elevate expectations, and inspire others to take greater ownership over their work and the collective results. Transformational leadership is about giving people clear outcomes, identifying clearly what success looks like for their role, and then let them use their experience and skills and creativity to figure out how to achieve it. This is how you get leveraged results and how you multiply organizational productivity and performance exponentially while decreasing your operational burden dramatically. At the end of Lisa's leadership development through the hero's journey, she reported back, quote, "The team I lead now kicks butt. I no longer feel I have to watch over my team. I now have the skills to bring out the best in each one of them. And I get out of their way. I'm actually taking more time off from work to spend with my family. When I'm away from work, I'm totally away. My marriage is better than ever." Lisa's business was also voted best of the best in her industry. Winner in dog training, winner in pet boutique, winner in pet supply. Her team is happier, her customers are happier, she's happier, and her business is flourishing. Whether you lead a team of thousands or a few, a group at church or a family at home, you want to learn to move from being a transactional leader to becoming a transformational leader. One that learns to lead people and coach success, not micromanage processes and monitor compliance. Learning this changed Lisa's life, her business, her health, and her family. So, it's time to assess for yourself. At the office and at home, do you operate more like a transactional leader? Be honest. Or a transformational leader? The first step towards improvement is identifying what you need to improve. And if you are sincere about growing from where you are into a transformational leader, to becoming the strong, confident, and skilled leader your team, your friends, and your family need from you, then we invite you to join us in the hero's journey. The best and the brightest will be with us. And since you are here on Darren Daily Now, we know you are just the kind of future leader that we want to grow with. Hey, look, I know you've been thinking about it, but you just haven't pulled the trigger. As my mentor, Jim Rohn, would say, on any one day, with any one decision, you can completely change the direction of your life. Lisa's decision changed hers. This one decision can change yours too. I hope to tell your story of transformation this time next year. It's possible, and it's possible for you. You can do it. I know that for sure. I even guarantee it.